See if I'm on here. All right. I think I got it going now. I think I'm on. This is Greg, K6EGG. I don't have all my lights on and everything. Just kind of doing like a, I don't know, like a little thrown together thingamajig here. Looks like I'm having some frame rate issues. Let's see here. Let's see if it evens out here. There we go. I can't even run the web page here. So anyways, this is Greg, K6EGG, live on the stream tonight. I'm not going to be able to chat maybe. I don't know. I might have to grab my iPad real quick to chat. But let's get to some radio here. It looks like some guys are on D-Star tonight here. Looks like Bill and Ron are talking. And
you know, I can be on my Mac and I can answer my iPhone on my...
They say we're not driving.
Busy night here.
Could be a technical thing. Yeah, they'll get somebody if there's an issue.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, and I prefer Santa Cruz Unix. I'm a Unix fan.
Okay. Yeah, I used to use Unix back in the day when I was doing IT work. We were using SCO Unix, but you know, that was all command line based, but it works good. Super solid servers, super stable. Yeah, that sucker never went down.
Contact. Yeah, that was Santa Cruz Unix. I think we got a contact out there. Go ahead, contact.
Yeah, 6OS. Hey. Hey, let me turn my audio down. I forgot to turn my audio down. Okay, there's my audio down. Hey, Bill, you like that LMR 600? Are you enjoying it?
Yeah, I'm enjoying it, but the jury's still out as to how much it really has improved things. But you know, I don't know. I'm happy with it because I know it improved 2 meters, at least marginally. I know it improved my UHF noticeably, and it gave me an excuse to retire my LMR 240 on HF and switch my LMR 400 over to my HF. And I'm noticing a noticeable improvement in my HF. So it's all good, dude. I appreciate the encouragement to upgrade to that. I'm super happy with it.
Oh, good. Well, anyway, I run LMR 600 in my HF, and I really love it. It makes a big difference with 100 watts working around the world with it. Someday you'll upgrade to 600 on there. Anyway, sorry to break into the conversation. I'm going to turn it over to WA6AB Ron. I'll turn it over to him. I'm going to back out. KN6OS.
Okay, Freddie. Have a good evening. You haven't been on much today.
Hey, Fred, are you still here?
He gone.
Yeah, I'm still here. Well, the reason why what happened was I was going to be doing a lot of antenna testing today, and Keith hit something on the freeway and put a big slice on his tire, and he had to buy 2 new tires, and so that kind of screwed up our schedule here today. That's why we weren't on the radio much today doing antenna testing. Anyway, go ahead here, Bill.
Okay. Yeah, I heard you talking with someone earlier over on 250 sideband, but I couldn't. I could just barely hear you above the noise floor, and then I couldn't tell who you were talking with. But But anyway, I was just thinking, okay, well, you sounded stronger before, so it must have just been conditions. I don't know. This is like an hour ago or so. So maybe conditions are better now.
Yeah, it must be conditions. Well, talk to Ron about that. I've been talking to Ron now for the last couple of months. And there's sometimes when Ron gets on talks to me, he's like 30 over to me. Loud, like he's like 10 feet away from my house. And then there's other days he don't hit me with an S1. So, anyway, Ron, tell him about that. And then some days on FM he's real loud. Some days on sideband he's loud. Some days on D-Star he's loud. Sometimes on D-Star I can't hear him. But yet he's loud on sideband. The days he's loud on sideband, it changes to D-Star's real loud, and then I can't hear him on sideband. Me and Ron seen every combination. But what we did learn is, if I can't hear him on sideband, he's sometimes loud on D-Star. Or he's loud on FM. It changes. It's, pick it up there, Ron. Tell him about it, K6EGG.
Well, what I ought to tell him about is when you and I first met about almost 50 years ago, living one block away from each other, you with your Henry 3K and mine with my Henry 2K. We could hear each other then.
Yeah, we used to talk back and forth, and nobody could get in between us ever. Nobody ever got in between us. I got a complaint one time. They said I was bleeding 2 channels down in Barstow.
In Barstow, huh? Interesting. Where were you at when they were hearing you in Barstow?
Right here. Right here in Cerritos. Yeah, I even got an FCC ticket back there then.
Oh, wow. Sounds like fun stuff. Over you, Ron.
Yeah, okay, yeah. That was, like I say, almost 50 years ago, and that was back on 11 meters. I think Fred was running Drake Twins, and at that time I had an Yaesu FT101E, and then got Drakes. And here we are today.
And where were you at this time? Were you in? I guess, let's see. I'm guessing you were probably in Temecula at that time, there, Ron, huh?
No, actually, I lived in Cerritos then, about 1 block away from Freddie. Yeah, we lived actually around the corner from where he lives now. At that time, and he was. Actually about 2 blocks away.
Tires were literally like maybe under 5,000 miles, 3,000 to 5,000 miles on them. But I had to get a matching pair, so it was a $350 day.
Yeah, that's terrible. Gosh, too bad that had to happen. You must have been a construction site or something that you unfortunately drove, through the wrong way or something like that.
I drove on the freeway, and because they're doing a lot of construction on the freeway, aren't they? And then I, took the side streets to get to off the freeway to get to work. That was it. Nothing crazy.
Oh well, I guess that type of stuff happens. So you got a week till the kids come.
Hey Ray, you still out there?
Yeah, I'm still listening.
I just texted Greg. He says he's already home. He's going to be coming over here in a minute on this frequency. He was on D-Star 2, evidently.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen him on there yet, but I just called on 2-meter simplex and he didn't answer there, the FM side.
Yeah, he said he was on D-Star, but he'll be over here in a second. Anyway, you know Gabe? Ray, you guys know each other?
Don't believe so. Don't have his call. I write everybody's call sign down here in the truck that I've run into out here, so I don't think so. Yeah, we may have talked once before, but I think it was a while back, Ray. This is Gabe, K6EGG. Oh, yes. Okay, Gabe, yes, I got you. Yeah, I guess Greg has been getting into D-Star lately. I was watching one of his streams, and He's been, trying to find out what D-star machines he can hit and all that. So that's pretty good.
I'm learning too. Fred taught me a lot, and I'm very thankful for all the help that I've gotten. And I've learned a lot in the last couple of weeks. And I've only had this radio in the truck for probably a month now, but been having a blast with it.
What radio is it?
The Icom 9700.
Oh, so you put one of those in the car. That's nice.
I'm an over-the-road truck driver. I have a very large dash, so I have the Icom 9700, and I also have right next to it the Icom 7300.
Very good. Yeah, you got the full complement there. That's pretty good. Yeah. And they match. You got the brother and the sister rigs, or if you want to call it like that. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm enjoying having both of them in the truck. I have a lot of fun with them, especially out here on the 9700. This is the most activity I've found anywhere. Even from back home, there's not much activity on anything, but out here there's a lot of activity. I like to play.
Yeah, Southern California has its advantages. You got a lot of hams around here. And the past year or so, 2-meter sideband has really picked up, so that's pretty good. For those rigs in your car, what type of cable you got to your antennas?
I'm running a M213. It's supposed to be the equivalent to the LMR 400 there. And the antenna for the HF is a baby Tar Heel, the tiniest one they make. It's rated at 200 watts, but it's a really good antenna. And the tri-band antenna I have is the Diamond NR2000NA. And it's the tri-band, so I have all 3 bands for the 9700 there.
That's pretty good. Now, that M213, is that sort of like RG213?
No, it's actually it's about the same size, but it's the equivalent to the LMR 400. It's really low noise or low loss coax.
Okay, very good, very good. Yeah, because the 213, that's also that's supposed to be low noise, and the 214, RG214 is what they use in the military. Of course, that's got a double shield, double silver shield, I believe it is. So that's really supposed to be really quiet. That way, it's kind of hard to listen in on what's going on over the coax and the airplanes.
Yeah, this comes from a shop back in Pennsylvania, there where I live. That's the only place I found it that sells it. It's more or less just for the trucks. 18 feet long, and it's like $23 for a strip of 18 feet. It works pretty good. That's what I use on both my radios here in the truck.
Yeah, for 18
Hello, whoever is watching. This is Greg, K6EGG. Sorry I don't have my light going tonight. Having a few little problems with some stuff, so just kind of dealing with that. This is Greg.
6 inches, so you're starting to get pretty sizable there. Then you have to worry about the stuff banging around in the wind with the wind resistance and all that. So that sounds like a really hot setup you got there.
It works good. I'm very happy with it, and I have a lot of fun. Pass a lot of miles just playing on the radio, and the best part is I get paid to do it.
Yeah, I was living in Florida. I used to drive. It was like a 20-mile drive, and it was mostly a wooded area. And I used to have a 706 in there. And I work HF with the 706, and that was pretty neat. And then when 6 meters was open, when I would drive, they had this highway that was close to the water. And when I would drive on that highway, 6 meters just seemed to come in really good. There was this one bridge, a 5-mile bridge, and I'd pay the toll and get on the bridge, and I'd just put my call sign and grid location out on 6 meters, and there would be stations from all over the western part of the country calling me. So I had my own little pile up, and then just as I was getting near the other side of the bridge, it'd go away. So I had like 4 minutes of glory.
Yeah, very good, very good. I'm patient. I no, I have 100 watts on both radios. That's all I have. No amplifiers in here. If I can't work it with that, then I'll wait till the band gets better and I'll get it then. So I work out. I do pretty good for what I have here.
All right, very good, very good. Yeah, I had 100 watts in the car too, so hey, it's good. So you really enjoy getting on the road in the morning, right?
That depends on where I'm at. Most days, yes. Coming through LA sometimes is a little rough, but yeah, I do. I like my job and I get paid well for what I do, and being able to say.
Sounds like Ray from Pennsylvania in there. Talking to Gabe on the Greg K6EGG live stream.
Very good. This is K6N Cypress.
N3 EPA La Mirada.
Hey, by the way, Ray, Gabe has a 9700 that he's using too, and he's like a D-Star guru. He has his own D-Star repeater and everything, so if you need to pick his brain, he's the man to hit.
I'm learning. I'm doing pretty good so far. Just me, like I said, I'm in and out of the repeaters too fast. I have to go to the hot spot in the truck just to keep it in there a little bit longer and make it work a little better. I think I got a good handle on it from all the help I got from Fred and watching Greg. I talked to Bill as well too. Listen to him talk on the live stream the other night. I actually didn't know that. There's lighting up the repeaters and all that. Yeah, I learned a lot.
Yeah, well, that's the whole thing with D-Star. You keep on learning about it, and the reflectors and all that. So, yeah, it's fun. I got into D-Star kind of by accident. I bought a 5100 after I retired, and I had that for about 6 months, and I go, what the heck is this D-Star thing? So I checked into it, and I got hooked real quick.
I'm hooked pretty good, too. I have DMR. I've done DMR, but I don't know. I wasn't very happy with that. It's just like, it seemed like way too many rules, and you got to go to this other channel to talk, and once you make a contact, it's just too much. So, the D-Star seems a little easier to get along with there.
Yeah, I'm not a DMR expert, but there's so many different paths you can take with DMR. It's sort of, segmented itself. So, everyone can have their own, whatever it is. You got All-Star and all this other stuff. So, with D-Star, you got one basic mode of operation, and it just seems to work out pretty good for me anyway. But, all the digital modes are fun, and I just kind of got set on D-Star, so I'm happy with that.
Yeah, me too. Like I said, I had a lot of help from Fred, and I learned a lot. So, I'm very thankful for all the help I've gotten out here. So.
All right, sounds good. Hey, Keith, did you try and hit the repeater on the way home today?
You know what? After my day, since I was getting the car work on at the tire place, I took everything down. In fact, I took all my whole radio and the whole thing and put it in my classroom because I didn't want hanging around there. And I just didn't even bother hooking it back up once I drove home. I just wanted to get on the road. It was a very frustrating day.
Yeah, I don't blame you. As soon as you started talking, I remembered what you said, how your day was. So, yeah, I can understand that 100%. You just take that radio down, and then, after you pay the bill, it's like, oh, well, hopefully I'll get home without something else happening.
But you know what? Now that I have you on the air, this morning I was driving with it on and everything, and nobody was coming back to me. It was dead. Nobody on this frequency, nobody on the call frequency FM. I went to D-Star, and for some reason the programs weren't showing up that you programmed for me, but the 144-250 was programmed properly, and same thing with the FM frequency. So I don't know what the heck happened. I know I didn't delete nothing.
Yeah, you must have had some type of a different maybe you're pointing somewhere different. I don't know. You got to check that out. Yeah, it must have been some, maybe, because you know with that knob that you control the, what do you call it, the channels with, you also, you know, the inner knob changes the banks. You can bank A, B, C, D, and then the outer knob controls the actual channels. So maybe you accidentally moved it to a different bank.
You know what? I'll check that out tomorrow. That very well could be the case where you're driving around, you know, things happen, you know, and you got to keep your eyes on the road. So that could be exactly what it is. I figured something simple because, I mean, I didn't delete anything. The other two frequencies were working.
Yeah, I hope it's as simple as that, yeah. All right. Nothing else much going on here. Wasn't on the radio too much today. Had a bunch of stuff going on, but we'll see what happens. Tomorrow's another day.
Yep, that it is. I'm just going to see if Greg's over here yet. Hey, Greg, you out there yet?
Yeah, I've been here just listening in. A little tired, but it was nice to get off fairly early. I had a feeling it would be off early. This is kind of nice.
Cool. Greg's out there. He's in La Mirada. He was looking for you, so I'll pass that over.
Ray, I tried talking to you. I tried calling you on 5-2 on my way home about, I don't know, about an hour ago. Copy. We must have just missed each other. I kind of have only about a 10-minute window in between when I leave and I get into the canyon there on the 57, and I lose most of the signals around the area. So it's kind of a narrow window, but I tried. I'll give it a try. Are you going to be in town tomorrow? Yeah, you're fading away too. I am streaming if you want to watch.
Want me to relay?
Yeah, I didn't hear what he said there.
He said he's got the streaming on in case you want to hear it.
Oh, yeah, okay. I got it on there. I just got to put the headset on.
Hey, Dave, how's it going? Hey, Greg, I just gave a thumbs up and it went down. What happened there?
I don't know. I'm not really fully set up. I don't have my other computer going, so I don't have a way to chat back. It's kind of weird right now, what I'm doing.
10 thumbs up, and I gave a thumbs up and went down to 9. And also, like, when I first got on, I had a commercial.
Really?
Yeah, you know how they have, like, that intro commercial, and you can skip after 10 seconds, whatever? Yeah. YouTube unless you subscribe. It's commercialized.
I got a commercial too. Mine was on Shokes.
That's weird. That shouldn't be on.
No, it wasn't. I don't know. I thought I was subscribed. Maybe I'm not. It's my new MacBook, so maybe not.
I'm having some technical problems too. I'm not running at full capacity. It looks like I'm only doing about 30 frames or 45 frames right now, so it's kind of breaking up.
Is that audio or video wise?
Probably both. I have no way really to monitor it. I'm just seeing it. I'm getting the error messages.
Looks pretty good to me.
Yeah, let me stop it.
Hey, Dave, you still there? Me? Yeah, you. Affirmative? Yeah, I'm going to text you if you got your phone handy. Always handy.
still getting error messages, so you'll probably see some stuff go away shortly. Oh well, I wasn't really planning on going on tonight, so it's all good. I was just gonna chat, do normal ham radio stuff. And Ray, how was your drive in from just out of Scottsdale?
Yeah, it was pretty good. Yeah, we had a little bit of traffic, not too bad, but for the most part, it was a pretty good ride.
I was on the 91 this morning, driving in from my area to not too far away from you're at, down in Anaheim, and it wasn't too bad. I made it down in about 40 minutes, which usually it's about 30 minutes, but in the morning it could be over an hour. Is that where, so that's where you're going next, to San Luis Obispo?
Yeah, that's our next stop will be. And then we got Petaluma and Davis, and we're done.
What, then you going to go across 70 on the way home?
Depends on where they load us. Sometimes I have to come back down to Bakersfield, or sometimes I load out of Salinas. And most of the time I go off 40. When I leave California, I go out across 40 to Oklahoma City and go up.
Are you allowed to say what you haul?
I can, yeah. I don't haul anything of high value or high security. I got kitchen cabinets on right now that I deliver, and I'll do produce going back.
Excellent. There's always something that intrigued me about driving a truck across country. I took a couple cross country trips in the car, and I enjoyed it. I mean, I travel for a living. I used to travel for a living, and you get on a plane and you can be, anywhere in the country pretty much in 4 or 5 hours. It kind of takes the fun out of, seeing a different scenery and seeing it change gradually versus, getting to a metal tube and then boom, you're there.
I can make it in 4 days by myself pretty easy. I leave on Thursday and I'm out here delivering on Monday.
It's pretty amazing stuff. And you're by yourself, right?
I just started training. I have a co-driver with me right now. He's got a couple more weeks and then he's off on his own. I may do one more this year before the snow starts flying. My wife wants a new dog, so I get paid a little extra for having a trainee in the truck.
Copy that. I work on mobile production trucks that get dragged by a tractor. I've had times where I was on a truck in we refer to them as trucks, but they're really trailers. In LA on a Sunday night, I left it at 9 p.m. and I saw it in New York on Wednesday morning. So pretty amazing stuff. They get those things all over the place.
With running team, I could be back in 2 days with
Yep, the company's called NEP. It's Northeast Productions. They're actually based just outside of Pittsburgh. I think not too far away from the airport.
I've seen them out traveling out this way. It's probably last time. I haven't seen them in a while, but I see them once in a while. Usually some big sporting event is what they're heading for.
And that's supplying me a job, so I love it. Anybody else on? I don't want to hog up the frequency here.
This is K6EGG. Hey Ray, did you ever check into the Keller Peak truckers net on the analog machine on Keller Peak? It usually starts around 11 o'clock or so. Okay, well, over, it's the Keller Peak machine. It's 146.385, and they have a net every night at 10 o'clock there, and then after that net's completed, which is usually around 11, sometime between 11 and 11:30, there's a guy in Arizona who I think he's the net controller, and he does it via Echolink. But there's a bunch of truckers that check into that, and a lot of them are using Echolink, and some of them are local. But if you ever, feel the urge, you could check up on that. That's the call sign of the repeater is Kilo Echo 6 Tango Zulu Golf, and once again it's 146.385. And the tone is 146.2. So, if you ever get a chance, you might want to check into that if you're driving, around late at night. Sometimes it goes pretty late. I've, checked in a couple of times myself, even though I'm not a truck driver. But what can I tell you? K6EGG.
I'll definitely look into that. 10 o'clock at night, that's 1 o'clock in the morning my time. So, that's getting pretty late for me there. But, I'll definitely check into that. Thank you for the information. N3EPA.
Okay, very good, very good. So, Greg, you becoming a D-Star expert now?
I'm sorry, Gabe, say again?
I was just asking if you've become a D-Star expert now.
Not even close. Bill's going to give me a lot of information. Fred definitely got me started in the right direction. He sent me an email this afternoon, which I got to do a little more research on. Explains a lot about D-Star, how it works, how to change reflectors and stuff like that. So I'm actually thinking about getting a 5100. I'm going to be in Anaheim all week, and I might take a look over at HRO, and maybe on Friday or something. We'll see. It's my birthday this week, so I might have to treat myself.
Yeah, 5100 is a good D-Star rig for the car. Oh, what was it? Today I was watching that stream where you were trying to hit all the D-Star repeaters. You were going through all those memories. So on those memories, like when it says 1600/1820, something like that. What that means is that you're on the 1600th memory of your repeater list, and there's 1800 memories in it. So it's like, so that's what that means. It's like an Excel spreadsheet. So you're in, so that's how that works out.
I gotcha. So it has nothing to do with D-Star, which makes sense. I think I saw D-Star memories in my radio that were pre-programmed, that were in my software. Do you know if the 5100 does the same thing?
Pretty much the same thing. I got a 5100. In fact, if you pick that up, I could put a file together for you, and that way you can get that thing up and running lickety split.
Copy. What software do you use?
Icom has a CS-5100. It's kind of an awkward program, but I've learned how to use it. So, in fact, I just helped Don, W6D, he got a 5100. So I built up a file for him, too. So, in fact, I could just send you, I could plug in your call sign and just send that file over there for you. You can just load it right in there with an SD card.
Comment.
Go ahead.
That's exactly what Jay did for me on my 7100, man. Made my job so much easier, Greg.
So I have to have a. I am drawing a blank here. SD card.
Yeah, the 5100 and the 7100 and the 9700. They all have an SD card that you can use to save your configuration, and you can also load, like from, let's say for instance, you've got the program up and running, the CS-5100. You can, program all the repeater frequencies in there and then save that file. And if you have a cable hooked up to your computer, you can download it directly to your 5100, or you can put it onto an SD card and then load the configuration onto your 5100 from the SD card.
Is the software free?
Yes, sir, it is free.
All right. I'll have to take a look at that. Is it still available online?
Hey, I got the repeater going up here, so it's messing me up on 2 meters, but if you like, what you ought to do, if you're really thinking of it, if you're really serious about it, just go to Icom's website and download that program, and then tomorrow I'll email you that file, and then you can load it in, and if you need to, we could talk about it over the air a little bit.
Copy that. Much to be appreciated. Is it a Windows-based program, I'm assuming?
That's correct.
And I'm guessing just like the 9700, I have to format it in the radio itself before I can dump files into it and send it to the radio, right?
Yeah, that's right. In the manual, it's got a process where you put the SD card in, and then you go to the menu, and then you hit SD card, and then you can format the SD card. Then you take the SD card and plug it into your computer, via however you do that, and then you load the file that you've saved into the settings file of the SD card. And then you put it back in the 5100, and then you go back to the SD menu and then load the settings from the SD card.
And that will send over the memories as well, I'm guessing?
Yeah, it'll send over the memories to you. But the radio should come with the repeater list already rolled into it, but Icom is kind of notorious. They don't really update their repeater list, so you'd have to go through, if you wanted the latest and greatest, you'd have to, download that from that D-Star info site. But it's probably still pretty, I think the last time they upgraded it was in 2017 or something like that.
Yeah, and I want to go back to the first day that you were helping me get on D-Star, and now I know why you had me put in the CQ on the software. That made me connect to the reflector, right?
Oh yeah, when you say CQ, you're telling the reflector that you're trying to have a chat with somebody, a CQ with somebody, a QSO with somebody. Now, when it says CQ, use reflector, that means you want to have a CQ on whatever reflector the repeater's hooked up to.
Copy that. That sounds good. Looking forward to this.
Okay, so I'll mark that. I'll make. Let's see. You got your email on QRZ? Is that good?
Yep, eggpro@aol.com. Echo Golf Golf. Paul Romeo Oscar at AOL.com.
Okay, I'll just look it up on YouTube and then I'll send you something tomorrow. I'll look it up on QRZ.
Copy, much appreciated. We'll see what I do. I might surprise myself on Friday.
All right, yeah. Okay, sounds good.
You can do the double header?
You mean you want me to get a 73?
Yeah, you need one, you know.
I don't really need one right now. I did join the Papa system as a guest. Depending if I get a 5100 or not, and end up talking a lot more on sideband D-Star, I might pay.
You'll have to call your stream the D-Star stream.
I already have. This is cool. I might be able to come on most of this week. I definitely should be able to come on Thursday. Did you just send me or text me your call letters, Keith?
I was sending it to Dave. He's asked what my call is. I sent it to you by accident. My bad.
Dave doesn't know your call letters yet?
Either. I have it in my little log thing, but I'd have to look it up. I only know about.
I don't know anybody's. I never remember
one of them.
Dave, you got to remember mine.
Well, the egg is easy.
And that's exactly why I got it. Pardon me, have it.
You might check QRZ.com now and then. They always have tuners for sale.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I've been looking on them even for amps. I've kind of got my eye on one of those Amatrons, 8118, like Curtis has.
If you want a stellar tuner, the one I just talked to you about is top of the line. You can YouTube it and you can see.
Yeah, no, I have kind of my Palso. That's good stuff. It's just like that's almost the price of what the linear is going to cost me. But we'll see.
If you get a linear for $600, tell me where you got it. I'll go buy a couple of them.
Well, I did see the one like Denny for $600. It was $600 to $650, but one I'm looking at $775.
Who makes it?
Amatron, used on like what you just said.
Wow, be careful. That seems really cheap. They're typically like $1.50 a watt.
Well, you can get them new. They happen to be out of stock, but you get them new for $1,200.
Yeah. Anyway, this one works phenomenally, but I just don't have a use for it.
Text me a price.
Should see it in motion first. It'll get a 1-to-1 match.
On a wet noodle, right?
Well, the wet noodle's 1-to-2.
Yeah, Palstar makes great linears too, right?
Yes, they do.
Yeah, it's a good name. Better than Mighty Fine Jump.
They also make real high quality speakers.
Oh, I didn't know that one.
Hey, Greg?
Go ahead, caller.
Caller KM6ZNF. Did you watch any of the news reports of the Rams-Chargers game?
Zero. I haven't been watching much TV the last couple days.
I guess fights broke out all over the place.
For as expensive that place is, I'm surprised that that type of what's the word I'm looking for? Clientele is in the stadium.
Yeah, I think preseason the seats aren't going to be filled by the same, but it didn't even look half full, to be honest. Plus, when you mix in the old mighty Budweiser, even the kindest of folks get a little rowdy.
Yeah, liquid courage and angry people are not a good mixture.
The worst games we have at Anaheim Stadium are the Angels-Dodgers, and all the Dodgers fans come to the Budweiser Pavilion and fight.
Let's not forget about the Yankees.
The Yankees and the Boston Red Sox, but the most notorious are the Dodgers. It's right down the 5 freeway.
Yeah, we catch some fights in our cameras, and they're pretty much enjoyable to watch. Sometimes we put them in the ultra slow-mo and then kind of nitpick at them a little bit. It's kind of funny. They'll never make air, but it's just kind of fun to do in between pitches.
I know. I don't like the fact that they don't broadcast the shenanigans. They always cut away from it. But you got to wait till the news comes on to see it.
You can always look on Twitter or Instagram. That's where it normally ends up now. I told one of the production people, he goes, you guys should advertise that. It's the running on the field called Toyota play.
It's so funny.
The Jerome's tackle in center field. It's like, come on, you can sell it. Be smart. And I think I'm going to call tonight. I'm going to try to be on the next couple nights. My back's kind of hurting right now. Kind of walk around concrete all day. Anyways, Gabe, Keith, and Dave from Long Beach. I didn't know I didn't say it right. You guys all have a good evening. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Just catch you later, Greg. Talk to you soon.
I just sent you that file. K6EGG clear, 70 feet.
You guys doubled. I caught Dave a little bit of what Gabe said. I copy that. I'm going to take a look at it tomorrow morning.
Sounds good.
All right, this is Greg, K6EGG. Sorry for the short night. Only about 30 minutes or so. A little bit tired. My back hurts. I'm going to get into sleep mode here in a little bit. I've been up since 3:30, so I am going to call tonight. So thank you guys all for watching here, the Greg K6EGG live stream. See ya.